Heyo, what's up, friends and viewers? Welcome back to the King of the League. This is going to be a Summoner's Rift match between what are these team names, man? Can you
Bodil40Rules and Suomi Boys.
Suomi Boys. All right, Bodil40Rules is the red team. I bet you can't guess who the team captain is.
It is.
Well, Bodil40, he's a TGN partner. He was the runner-up in TGN Icon Season 1. He has his own YouTube channel. We'll put it in the description below. He's a real cool cat. I like him, although I haven't really met him. What's up, Bodil? How you doing, man?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And Suomi Boys, these are the new kids on the block, from what I can tell. What is the division here at Cromar? This is kind of a, I don't want to say lower level, but these are more beginner players than what we're used to seeing, right?
Well, this is EU Division 4, so think silver-ish. Basically better than us. So we're rocking the cardboard 5 over here at TGN, and so they got plenty on us. We got nothing on them, but yeah, this is the EU circuit. We did recently announce that we are adding an EU circuit this time. It's something that we've always wanted to do with the community tournaments. We've never supported EU before. Now we are, thank God, and hopefully we can continue to expand that in the future as well.
Yeah, we love you, EU guys. We saw your uproar in the comments after the announcement. And I'm like, oh, shit, we have to do something about this. So there you go, man. Showing some love to the EU circuit. We do have a lot of European partners at TGN, as well as, a lot of staff.
Yeah, like half of our senior staff is European. I mean, Portugal, Germany, Spain, and so on, all over the place. UK.
So very straight-laced beginning here. Nothing aggressive. No level 1 team fights. No invades. No nothing. Let's take a look at the team comp. We have Maokai, who appears just took a ton of damage. So did Jarvan. Maybe I'm just behind the times. Don't realize how much damage blue buff deals these days. But yes, Maokai versus Jarvan in the jungle. Two very strong gankers, two very good team fighters, two very strong picks. Lysandra versus Kassadin in the mid lane.
Yeah.
The bot lane, whoa, hold the phone. Jarvan cannot keep it in his pants as he's looking to do a level 2 gank here. Banner pull on Lysandra. Lysandra probably doesn't have her teleport yet, so she's forced into using her flash.
Yeah.
Oh, and wow, he's got to be careful with the amount of damage he just took. Whoa, wow. So much flashing going on here. Lysandra will fall to that ignite, I believe.
Oh, no. Surviving
no, she
the last
survives
tick.
it.
Wow, that was
Come
close.
on, Kassadin. Where's the follow through? You got to die for that first blood. JK, man. But yeah, lots and lots of action in the mid lane there at level 2. I think there was a total of 3 flashes used back there. So Maokai has the advantage now in his upcoming gank because he has flash.
Absolutely.
In the bot lane, Bodil40 is the man behind MF. Misfortune. So we'll wait to see how that matchup goes. Lots of pinging in the top lane. Looks like Maokai coming to reinforce from this very aggressive Singed play. Yeah. You're not playing aggressive and you're on Singed, you're not doing it right. Right, Cromar?
Absolutely. Well, Singed has a well-placed ward, so he's going to see this coming, but just keep in mind that pre-6, Singed is actually very weak. He can get aggressive and do a lot of damage, but he does die very easily without his ultimate, because all the qualities of Singed that you know and love about his speed and his unkillability and his resistance to crowd control and his general trolliness, all that comes from his ultimate, which is just a ridiculously powerful steroid that seems to last forever. But we actually have Leona catching Tristana.
Yikes!
And
whoa, she's gonna survive
flash
this,
and the
guys.
rocket jump barely escaping, and Bodilcho may fall to this, and he's gonna survive. He uses the barrier thresh auto attack. Oh no! Gets stopped by the Leona crowd control. Thresh cannot out damage it, and because of the early damage on Tristana in that team fight, there was no way for Tristana to follow up. So Bodilcho picking up a first blood.
I love the intensity here, guys. That was
such a great back and forth. Yeah, that was
from Technopro.
That was an amazing Leona combination of Leona plays there. Catching Tristana, and then having the presence of mind to switch to peeling Thresh. She did notice that Leona player Waza Gaming did not chase down the kill on Tristana, which was iffy at best, but instead immediately went and to start peeling Thresh.
Repel, Venomous, Bite combo,
and
fling in the wrong direction. Wow, nice play there from the Elise player, Skippy.
Yeah, pre-6 Singed, kind of easy to pressure.
Well, not only that, but Singe is an HP stacking champion, and Venomous, Bite, and Neurotoxin are both percentage-based damage dealing abilities. So that's actually kind of a counter lane now that I think about it. Great play there from the Elise player Skippies. And also great play to our man Bottle. That was pretty sweet in the bottom lane. Picking up the first blood. What did he choose to buy? A Vamp Scepter and his dagger. So he's looking to do some sustain here. Still no boots. He decided to go with dagger before the boots. He doesn't need them because if he's playing defensive enough, he's got that strut. And he can survive just fine.
Oh, catch. Speaking of strut, Thresh strutting back and forth gets caught by a Zenith Blade. And he's got the shield on him from his lantern, or dark passage, or whatever they're calling it now. I still call it lantern. That's what it was in the PBE when Thresh was first put on there, and that's a way better
Ghost
name.
Lantern.
Yeah, no, just call it lantern. You know, lantern. He got lantern. He's got hook, and he got a box.
Another Zenith Blade. Tristana too far off to
yeah.
reinforce this. Although no ultimate from Leona.
No, not yet.
Her flash was down as well. So I don't know why Thresh is playing so aggressive down there. He's gonna have to go back as a result of being harassed so much there.
Yeah, he's in
trouble. Or else risk losing the 2v2. Yeah, he's just gotta play. He's gotta play less aggressive back there.
Speaking of aggressive, oh man, Lissandra pre-6, by the way. That was a pre-6 Lissandra going deep on Kassadin. Kind of misjudged her own power there, but despite that, still managed to trade. That was pretty impressive. Kassadin won the fight and then died to a dot, then died to the Ignite tick.
Yeah, this mid lane is going to be the battle of the teleports. And actually, Kassadin has a far superior teleport. So we're going to see some very interesting physics going on in the mid lane. And I say interesting and as light away as possible because it's going to be very hectic and ridiculously confusing. But let's take a look at this Maokai as he's coming in. I don't believe he just got spotted right there. I'm not quite sure what he's planning to do here.
If I were him, I would go. I would either wait in that spot he's in now to try to catch Thresh over the wall, or failing that, I would go into the lane after they push the minions past, and try to walk straight into the lane because you can catch Thresh in a bad position. It's gonna be game over for them. Tristana can escape too easily, but I think that they can definitely pressure this Thresh with 3 of them.
Maokai is spending a lot of time in that position.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's got to commit to one way or the other. He can't just sit there. And Leona, he's actually going to flash over the wall after the Leona initiate.
On Thresh.
It is Thresh.
Arcane Smash. Oh, but what the heck?
That was
a Buster Bomb from Tristana.
Yeah.
Just completely nullified. But no, they both are not going to die. Tristana's going to survive here, and they cannot dive that. There's no chance. They cannot,
but they did finish the Thresh. Yeah, it was a combination of a Buster Shot and a Fillet at the same time. It made it look like a Crescent Strike from...
oh, and from here's that teleporting I was talking about in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Lissandra yet again surviving.
Alexander Mateo, you whatever, if you put some health quints or something on you, then you did good.
No, man, he's got true damage resistance is what he's got.
Yeah, that's what it is. Absolutely. No, he's got that that Doran's ring, man. If he didn't have that Doran's ring, he would have been done. And a Ruby Crystal, either one of those, he would have been done.
Looks like Jarvan not making too much happen here. He's got a 0-0-0 score.
Yeah.
He needs. I mean, we had that very aggressive level 2 gank attempt, but
it backfired on him. Yeah. He didn't get killed, but he did almost die and was forced to waste his flash.
Oh man, Singe is in a lot of trouble. Dive there from the rappel again. This venomous bite is just mauling Singed upstairs, and no response from Jarvan, although he might be
Insanity potions available.
Oh, if he could banner pull here, he does have sight now.
Oh, he'll lose that fight. He'll lose that fight.
Oh, he's gonna die to the venomous bite if he's not careful. Oh, the venomous bite goes
still waiting for the repel cooldown. As soon as repel's up.
It's too risky. She'll die from the dive. But Kassadin closing in. Oh, a vengeance skill.
Oh, yeah. Now she's screwed. Yeah, now she's screwed.
Blue,
she can't fight the Kassadin.
But he's got to be careful. Why is he in melee range?
Done.
Oh, man, he just barely survived that fight.
Yeah, he could have played that a little better, but even then he had a kind of a statistical superiority. There was almost no way he could lose that fight unless he, I don't know, maybe misclicked the spiders or something with his abilities. That's about it.
Yeah.
Short of that, no, I don't think that he was going to win that. He was going to lose that fight. But,
yeah, at least even with the Leandri selection, is really shutting down Singed and has some of the highest burst potential of all the AP carries. So yeah, she's very unpredictable.
Another Zenith on Tristana, combining the Solar Flare and the Twisted Advance, kind of stacked their CC there, unfortunately. And Tristana's going to escape, but they can focus down Thresh, and he's kind of screwed. He's going to die too. Bullet time.
Bullet time. Zenith Blade connects.
Oh, that's how you do it, Leona.
Oh, what?
That's my girl Leona right here. She's going to die to an auto attack.
But
no,
she survives.
How did she live through that?
Jarvan is going hog wild. Oh my God, the Cataclysm was so good. There he goes, making up for his absences.
Singed, coming bot lane to get revenge on Maokai. Double kill. For Jarvan.
Such good play there from the Jarvan play.
Wow.
From the Jarvan play. That Cataclysm was so supreme.
Oh,
it just saved the game right there.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I can't believe Tristana didn't kill Leona. I thought for sure Tristana had one auto attack in her before she died, but she turned around instead and lived. But they still got it.
I love how aggressive these players are, man.
Yes.
Usually, in the higher levels of play, you encounter a lot of players they just play too safe, and sometimes it's not that fun to watch. But these guys, they're really going at it.
It's way more exciting when they're just diving each other like crazy and just doing crazy stuff and level 2 dives and everybody dies at the same time and really high scoring games. Yeah, that's what we like to see.
Oh man, I feel bad
way
for
more
this
interesting.
Singed.
He's getting pressured again. He needs to pop Insanity Potion right now and charge madly. He still has not popped Insanity Potion. I really want to see that out of this player right now. And Leona doing some clearing.
Too good, ladies and gentlemen. Elise is just designed so well to counter HP champions. You know how Neurotoxin and Bite work, right? The Bite is the execute and Spider.
Yeah.
And then the Neurotoxin, the more health they have, the more damage it deals. So Singed, there's no safe haven for him. But Jarvan's looking like he wants to do a dive here, but Maokai now in position to reinforce. It'll be very unwise.
Fresh.
Leona, so good.
Yeah. Full CC combo from Leona.
Oh man.
I started playing Leona recently. I've been on a Leona kick, in fact, and she's amazing. Yeah, she's amazing.
Jarvan and Singed looking to make something happen here. Opening here on Lissandra. She's going to try to teleport away, but probably... Oh, never mind. She used the ultimate there on Jarvan, but will she be able to... Oh! Again, another great Cataclysm.
Wow.
Preventing her from teleporting over that wall. But the thing about Lissandra's teleport is it takes so long for that damn claw to travel. And in most cases, cannot even escape a situation like that. I don't know. I think they need to increase the missile speed on her frozen claw or whatever it's called. It takes too long, man. She can't even really effectively use it to teleport over walls, especially compared to something like Kassadin.
The nice thing though is you can trigger how far you actually teleport and how long you actually wait. So you can really trick people with that by teleporting earlier or later than expected. And it looks like the Singed throw is not going to save Kassadin. He gets bursted down so fast by Elise in this 2v1. My God. Singed with Insanity Potion should be able to finish Elise, but maybe not. I mean, you're talking about the combination of Neurotoxin and the Bite, but nope, there it goes. The poison was enough. Yeah. That was a 2v1, kind of stacked against Elise, but I am impressed that she did as much damage as she did, focusing the bigger threat, Kassadin first.
Her burst damage is very good.
Yeah,
one spiraling while she was running away from Singed probably could have made the difference there.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, very nice play from the Elise. Regardless, she's managed to hold her own very well up there.
Yeah.
All game long, in fact. So where does the lead lie? It looks like Bodil40's team is ahead right now.
Oh,
here comes Maokai for another game.
Oh, the solar flare interrupted the rocket jump. Oh man, that is so unfortunate. That's what happens though. Rocket jump is not like Ezreal's jump or several other jumps where they're just guaranteed. Rocket jump, you can get hit the moment you lift off and essentially go nowhere, and that's exactly what happened. That solar flare.
Leona's trying to get Banner killed right now.
Oh, what the Zenith Blade Juke of the century straight through the banner pole. What the hell was that? Oh, she still got tipped right in the butt, but that's okay. It was
nonsense is what it was.
Oh, that was amazing.
She Zenith to a non-existent target. It was ridiculous.
She did. That's not how Zenith Blade works, by the way. Zenith Blade, if you use it on somebody, there's a delay before you teleport, but you always teleport to their new position. So if they flash, you'll teleport on top of them. If they use Banner Pull away, you'll teleport on top of them. But instead, she teleported to where he was before she hit him. Yeah. If that makes any sense. That's okay, though. This is League of Legends, man. It's part of the game. All part of the game, but I thought that was a hell of a juke. It's just too bad that as soon as that Dragon Strike cooldown came up, she was done for. Because there was just no way she could escape that.
If that happened in the LCS, you know, like a championship, what would the casters say? They're like, don't mind that.
They would just say, "Oh, that was a clever use of game mechanics by this Leona player."
Very nice Zenith played there from Leona, timing that perfectly, so she charged to nothing. Anyways, yeah, we kid. We all love League of Legends here. The real question is, what the hell is this Maokai doing here? It looks like Red Team is planning to grab a dragon. We haven't seen any attempts at a dragon kill this entire match. As there really hasn't been much warding going on at all. But yeah, it's just they've traded off sight and objectives for ganks and team, these little micro team fights all over the map, which is actually more interesting to watch. So
That's true.
I'm not complaining. We might see a dive here on Elise. Thing about Elise though is her repel distance is so damn far that she can juke school, even the likes of Jarvan, just because she can jump over huge amounts of walls.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a wise move here. I think Jarvan is going to pull back.
Tell me if you agree with me, Hengest, but I do feel that although the initiation is probably superior for Bodil40 Boys, or excuse me, Bodil40Rules, Suomi Boys have the advantage in team fights. I think that as long as they don't get the perfect initiate, as long as they don't get screwed over by a Twisted Advance or a Zenith Blade at exactly the wrong time, then Suomi Boys has a big advantage, because I think that Tristana, her mobility is supreme, and Thresh is such a great peel. And speaking of mobility and peel, in mid lane, Kassadin getting just raffle stomped by Lissandra.
So much teleports, man.
So many teleports. They just they couldn't juke each other there. They just
here comes the 2v2. Although blue team ain't having that. Suomi Boys does not want to fight this Elise right now.
No.
To answer your question, yeah, they have the Thresh and the Jarvan, which is two amazing team fight champions.
Yes.
Versus the Maokai, I guess Leona to a lesser extent.
They also got that singed, man. Although, as I'm saying that, he's getting trashed by Elise. But let's see. Yeah, she did. Wow, she really did go down. He does kind of. Yeah, she does kind of counter him in lane. We'll see how that works out in team fights. Meanwhile, this Jarvan is just playing like just a complete beast, getting that revenge kill on Lissandra.
Very effective timing from Jarvan. He is now 5-0, folks. Picking up a Ninja Tabby and a Wriggles. How much gold does he have in the bank? Just over 1,300. We'll probably see him build straight tank here in this match.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It remains to be seen who has the advantage. Although Bodil40Rules, is that the man? We're just gonna call it Bodil40's team.
Yeah, it is Bodil40Rules.
Yeah, 5,000 gold ahead, and we have not even seen a dragon kill here, folks. So that's usually a good indicator of player skill at this point, just based on the farm and the superior kills. But however, this Elise is responsible for the majority of that dominance, from what I can tell.
Huge gold lead, just an enormous gold lead over her opponent, over everybody, really.
Yeah. So the rest of the team, I mean, we won't be able to see until we see a first team fight, really.
Another initiate from Leona. Jarvan, however, coming in. Let's see if this box can settle
what happened to that bullet time? It was completely negated by what looked like
totally
a Thresh.
The jungler's picking up kills on both AD carries. Maokai's timing is excellent. They're going to have to chase and possibly dive this, but I don't know if they have the guts to do it. A support in a jungle probably can't get those kills, so I don't think they're going to. Instead, Elise is going to chase this singed, and those are two words you don't want to put together in your strategy book. Chase that singed.
Missing
nice
the cocoon.
Dodge on
Very
the
low on mana now, but she doesn't need mana to kill him with that ferocious bite.
Successfully chased that singe down. That's
I
impressive.
do not agree with this decision making.
I know. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the burst damage is too much for Leona. The jungler and the support versus the jungler and support, but the tower ultimately wins that fight. Oh, not a good idea.
Not wise there, especially against a Jarvan that is proven to be undying so far.
Yes.
Now with 2,300 gold, what is this man going to buy? It's about time he went back. I'm very interested to see his build. Whether or not he decides to pick up a little bit more damage, because Tristana she's kind of been getting stuffed a little bit here versus Bodil and his bloodthirster plus his pickaxe. She's quite a ways behind Bodil40 at this point, even though she's managed to stay ahead on CS.
Yeah, that's the Tristana advantage. The explosive shot is so powerful for for last hitting. It's amazing. For pushing a whole wave just instantaneously. I mean, I don't think there is an AD carry in the game with better pushing than Tristana, better clearing. Not even close. But Misfortune does have all the kills because of their superior engaging. Their engaging has been amazing bot lane.
Jarvan taking the blue for himself, saying, "Screw you, Kassadin. Stop dying to Lissandra, and I'll think about it." Or did he? Did he not? He's what a champ. Look at him just standing there, getting a back massage, while Kassadin casually treks across the map to grab this blue. There he
back
goes.
Massage.
Now I
yeah.
think Jarvan's gonna go back. So what is this guy gonna build, Mr. 6-0-1? What do you think, man?
I think he's going to build
building
tank.
Aegis.
I don't think he's going to build damage.
He's building an Aegis. What's he got? Show me the money. Oh, a Fudge.
Yeah.
A Triforce. No, Frozen Mallet, folks.
Frozen Mallet.
Meanwhile, while he goes back, Bodil40's team is probably going to grab an uncontested dragon and maybe even take a life here. What is Thresh doing?
Thresh.
Initiates with the box.
Wow.
Kassadin now in melee range, getting bullet time to no end, and Bodil40's team is going to clean that up. No problemo. Although, MF does die right before Tristana draws her last breath.
Yeah, 1 for 3, and they also got the dragon. That was total domination by Bottle. I agree. What the heck was Thresh thinking? That was a extra ballsy play. Yeah,
it was a bit premature. He thought his team was there, but you know the playmaker was at base, guys. Jarvan was on his way back, and they have to be aware of that.
Yeah,
I feel like that was just some miscommunication.
That's probably
yes,
true.
it does appear that Jarvan's going to be playing some tank, some Frozen Mallet. Will that be enough? You know, I really don't agree with this build because of Elise. She's just out of control, and
she is.
As we've been talking about this whole game, building health against Elise is not going to help you, folks. In fact, she deals more damage the more health you have. So, Jarvan probably not. Either he's not considering that, or he maybe have forgot. Who knows? But yeah, he's building the Frozen Mallet. What about the rest of the builds on these maps? Looks like a lot of health overall. Lots of Kindle gems. I don't know, man. We're taking a bit of a breather here.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Leona just got her locket. That's going to be huge in team fights. Absolutely huge. That's a major survival move to help peel for your tank. And Leona is amazing at peeling for your AD carry, which is very important, especially with Misfortune, who has no other natural escapes. And Strut, you know, only pops up after you've already escaped. A lot of good that does. And Kassadin coming up here to reinforce so they don't lose this top lane. You know, in terms of the build, I completely agree with Jarvan going for more of a tank spec. I don't think that Elise is going to be focusing him in fights. I think Elise is going to be focusing on diving squishies. She's going to dive Kassadin, she's going to dive Tristana especially. So I think Jarvan building health is going to be fine. I think Jarvan's main focus is going to be diving. So Jarvan and Elise will be running past each other to hit the enemy carries. So what Jarvan really needs is the slow. That's the most important reason for the Malice, not even the health. Although that's good. That's a good bonus. The main reason is he needs that slow to be able to function.
Whoa! Lots of trading going on here. Flash being used from the Lissandra player. Does not want to give blue buff to Kassadin at this point.
Yeah. Tristana, no! Caught in a terrible position. And mid lane, Kassadin blows up poor Lissandra, who just can't handle that burst.
Zenith Blade kill, folks. Oh! No,
that's how it's done. That's how you Leona. I love this Leona player, man.
Whoa. Jarvan comes in to save the day, singed.
Oh, the Cataclysm! The Repel cannot save her. It just wasn't up in time. Oh, that's too bad. And what do you think? Is Tree Man going to chase the Singe? He did chase the Singe and kills him with the Arcane Smash. Now we're going to have a jungle fight.
That was not pretty. Well, Jarvan definitely appears to be in a commanding, have a commanding vengeance there. Excuse me, advantage. What the hell am I saying? We've casted too many matches today, man.
What are we on, like number 7 or something? This is like number 5 for me, I think, in a row. So many damn matches this week with King of the League, which is wonderful. We love it. So many videos for you guys to watch. So many videos for us to put together. Games to watch of all different skill levels, all the way from diamond down to bronze. And
maps, man. That's the King of the League.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and all kinds of crazy stuff, 1v1s and European matches and everything else. We got a little bit of everything for you. We even have a Dominion game, which we haven't casted that one yet, but it's gonna be fun.
Oh, Jarvan's got his eyes set on Lissandra. There was no vision there. Just her senses are like, gosh. I feel like there's a Lubu lurking in that bush. I should probably move in the other direction.
A Lubu.
That is the Lubu skin for those of you guys who have never played Dynasty Warriors. Ancient Chinese warrior. And
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Warrior.
It's before your time. It's before your time.
God, that one fell upon deaf
all the
ears.
TGN old men are like, ha ha ha, I get that reference. And all the kids are like, what?
Yeah. Anyways, man, this game was so action-packed earlier, and now it's just like they're just chilling.
Oh, well, you know, it's pretty even. I mean, Bodil40Rules has has a decent lead on gold, but it's really, I mean, it's mostly Elise. It's all Elise, really. And I really feel like Jarvan is so strong right now, they're terrified of him. So I don't think Bodil40Rules is in a position to really push their advantage at all.
Well,
I think it can turn around at any
Lissandra has
moment.
like way more farm than Cassidy if you take a look.
Yeah.
She's got about 2,000 more gold than Cassidy.
Oh, this is bad news for Leona. The Solar Flare missing everyone. They finally, after years of attrition, managed to kill her. And the Buster Shot finishing MF. That was a nice, classy way to finish that fight. They're going to finally kill this tree man under the tower, but they may lose somebody in the process. No, Tristana
looks like
barely
he's suffering
escaping.
brain damage right there.
Double
deciding
jump
to go 1v4 under that tower. But here comes Lissandra.
He didn't have much of a choice. He was kind of screwed. What do you think about this Lissandra? Who is she going to murder? She could murder any one of these people at this point.
She's TPing behind the wall, but this is...
Oh boy,
okay,
that's gonna be a first
Jarvan.
death for that Jarvan, almost for sure. No way. Is he gonna live? No way. Meanwhile,
he is gonna live, man.
Oh, that's just wow. That is amazing. I cannot believe he lived through that.
It was a potion.
I guess so. I
saw
him. He banner pulled out the heck out of there. I just really cannot believe he managed to pull that off. And
Singed finally is pulling out the stops now. He's finally being able to fight, at least. With the help of Tristana.
Oh, man.
Buster into the wall.
Oh, such a great bait by Singed. Perfectly executed bait. Elise wanted to kill him so badly. And Tristana managed to clean up with a Buster Shot somewhere in the middle of there. And the rest of it was just auto attacks and finish her off.
Take a look at this Lissandra's farm.
Love it.
What the hell? Now she's building 2 needlessly large rods.
239 farm at 27 minutes. That ain't bad.
No death cap. No death cap. He's decided to go with 2 needlessly large rods. Maybe a misclick there, or maybe some strategy I don't know about. But
we'll see.
Mathematically, a death cap would have been the wiser choice there.
Yeah, to say the least.
Here comes Maokai, probably going to be able to snatch up a kill here on Singed. Very hard to ick out that damage with this build.
Oh, I don't know. He might be out of range before the Twisted Advance cooldown. There's
he just got bush juked.
Bush juked. And the Arcane Smash wasted. Let me see if he's going to get that Twisted Advance. Singed is
Jarvan the Fourth will slowly
out
kill
of
him.
range of the Twisted Advance. And the flash, he can't even flash because he got knocked up by the banner pull. That is tragic.
Yes.
That is
sad
tragic.
face for the Maokai player.
Missed the kill down bottom.
Yeah, it's all right though. It was a 3-man dive after that. Oh my God! Exploded in midair. She was over the shrubbery when she died. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Wow, a triple kill in the bot lane. This is probably going to cost them an inhibitor because Maokai was basically just forced back right there. By Jarvan's efforts.
That was ugly.
So Jarvan decided to chase away Maokai instead of defending the bot lane. Although Bodil40's team decided not to go for that inhibitor, even though they could have taken it. Jarvan though, Jarvan wants to kill this MF. Could he go 1v2? Still has not died in this game.
Yeah, I know. The immortal Jarvan. They'll get him eventually, but he is building tank, which I totally approve of. That second Giants build, I'm guessing, is going to be a Warmogs. That's the most likely thing. They managed to catch this MF, but the immortal Jarvan.
Fallen.
He had to happen eventually. That too much damage from Lissandra, and Tristana's going to be just cleaning up here. Unfortunately, though, she's getting a bit low. I don't know. Is Singed going to get the kill? I think. No. Oh my God. No. Tristana did pick up the kill on Leona. But the Singed baiting again so hard. I mean, look at his health. Again, every single team fight he ends like that. And Elise does pick up. Oh, wow. Elise managed to snag the Cassidy in 1v4. Although I wouldn't have gone in that battle at all if I were her.
Bodil40 now finishing off his eye edge and maybe moving into a brutalizer now. I'm not really
pushed
sure.
Up all the way.
Well, I think he's going for a black cleaver after that eye edge completion. So yeah, Bodil40's getting pretty scary at this point, folks.
Yes, he is.
You know, an MF with items is a scary thing. So we're gonna have to see Jarvan definitely assassinate him at his first opportunity. And of course, the defense from Maokai and Leona will factor in as well. This is pretty much a team fight or team comp battle now, as we still have not seen a single attempt at a Baron, and I think we've only seen one Dragon go down here. So we're just slowly building up here. Everyone completing items until we're ready to see a legitimate 5v5, because so far we still have not seen one. Looks like Jarvan and Singe versus Maokai. Yet again, Maokai completely out of mana, trying to defend this top tower. Will Elise make it in time to reinforce? There's so much indecisiveness going on here.
Yeah.
I would just like to see a Baron attempt here from Bodil40's team. They have the advantage.
They could. They could. I mean, they definitely have a team comp for it. That's for sure. I mean, it's going to be really, really difficult. I mean, they've got Lissandra in their team, so basically anybody who wants to come up and stand at the edge of the pit and kind of look in and just check it out and maybe think about a steal, Lissandra just jumps right over the pit and incinerates them immediately. They got Twisted Advance to go over as well, and Repel, and Zenith Blade. So basically they can ward off that Baron pit while they're killing it, and anybody who gets too close is just done. Or they can even just use the Baron pit as a bait to catch people in that manner. I mean, there's a lot of different options for them. Well, I wouldn't, Suomi Boys, not in as good a position for that at all. I mean, Kassadin, Jarvan, they're both going to be wanting to get that steal, but they're not going to be able to. But hopefully we'll see a Baron attempt, as you said, very soon. Tristana kind of in a bad position. They don't have the vision for it. They do pick up on that one ward, but they are not aware that Kassadin and Thresh are right there. They're about to run into trouble, guys. Maybe not the best time to pop that Shirelias. I don't know. Tristana's going to escape. Boy, that was a heck of a chase down. If they had one or two more wards in the jungle there, they would have known to go top instead of go up instead of left. Because if they had gone farther left any faster, they would have gotten murdered. They would have walked right into the enemy team.
I would like to see our first true 5v5 here, but Singed is just up top, solo pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing. He's split pushing like a maniac right now.
This might pay off for them if Bodil40's team doesn't initiate the team fight here in the mid lane, but it looks like Elise is going back, perhaps to defend against the Singed player.
Yeah. They at least got to protect the inhibitor.
Yeah, that was a victory, a little micro victory for Suomi Boys, because Bodil40's team really didn't make anything happen there in the mid lane.
Yeah, they
although they did pick up that dragon, which by the way was almost so close stolen by Thresh from a hook. But yeah, it doesn't look like Singe is gonna have any issues. I mean, at least going up top to chase the Singe now at this point in the match with the items he has, there's just no way. So they really should have pushed that mid lane. Speaking of Singe, what do you think about his choice of a Thornmail here?
I like it, especially if he's going full-on troll mode. It'll be great against Misfortune. He's going to be doing dive the carry mode, so anything he can do to prevent Misfortune from actually just auto-attacking him is the best. So Frozen Heart and Thornmail all the way.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that MF is ever really going to be shooting him unless he's the last man standing. So
he does. MF doesn't want to be shooting him. Problem is that Singe is so fast, she's going to be forced to, because she can't get away from him.
Oh, and Jarvan has fallen again.
That burst damage from Lissandra, nobody can handle that. And they're going to just go chasing this Lissandra like crazy. It's really, really unlikely that they're going to catch her. She is far too mobile. She has too many escapes and CCs. Oh, she jumped too soon though. She was panicking, I think. With the Singe chasing, and activated the Ice Call a little bit too early, and instead teleported basically in place. That's too bad. It's a good try,
Looks
though.
like we're seeing a bit of a turnaround here from the Suomi Boys as they're slowly making their way back into this game. With 2 players down, I would like to see a Baron attempt, but they can't really afford to do so with Elise and her freaking 6 Spiderlings down there DPSing that tower. So lots of split pushing going on here in the top
Elise
lane.
is going to finish this Singe, but can she kill Kassadin? Oh, no, it's going to be close. Nope, he got her. Yeah, another statistical victory there. Not a lot of, smooth playing there. Just kind of sat there and slapped each other until one of them fell over. And,
yeah. It was, I don't know. The Spiderlings do a lot of damage. You don't really want to stand in melee range, melee range of them, because she actually gets heals when her W is up and the Spiderlings are DPSing. A lot of heals, in fact. With her build, she's got a lot of ability power, so you gotta be careful. I mean, it's never really wise for Kassadin to stay in melee range. Obviously, he ulted on top of her for the kill, which is good, but you only want to use that as burst. You never really want to, be melee range. He's the kiting champion. Anyways, looks like it's almost neck and neck here in terms of team kills. Although Bodil40's team slightly ahead in terms of gold.
Yeah, Lysandra.
However,
Lysandra's farm. That's why.
Yeah, 322 farm, folks. She has a total of 14,000 gold in the bank. And her build is almost complete. Looks like she's just going to get an Unholy Grail to finish that off. So at this point, was where you really kind of have to start thinking about stop taking the farm and start giving it to your allies because you don't need the gold. In fact, I might even start doing that right now if I were this Lysandra player.
Yeah.
But she's still just happily farming away, like saying, I'm going to have the best farm in the King of the League. Even if we lose this match, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's definitely time for Bodil40 to get his farm up. His farm is far behind at this point. He just got a ton of it from like 6 waves down bottom, but he really, really needs as much farm as he can possibly get. They need to give him the farm for every single lane and all the jungle camps and everything because he needs items. He doesn't even have his 3rd item yet at 36 minutes. That's kind of rough.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Lysandra's build, or excuse me, Tristana's build. She looks like she's still got those 2 Doran's blades, so she's actually suffering a little bit too. Needs a bit more gold. Could MF go down here? Nice flash, but it's not enough. As Cassidy is just far too mobile.
Failed flash on Leona. Sorry, Waza Gaming. You had a great game, but boy, that oh well. Didn't get that one. Caught out of position farming. Too bad.
Soloing blue over here. She should have the gold now for an Unholy Grail, almost. And then we'll wait to see what kind of a man he is, or it could be a girl. Although his name is Alexander.
Yeah, it's unlikely to be a girl.
Does he start taking the farm, even though he doesn't need the gold, or does he start just surrendering all the CS?
Oh,
nice
look at that burst on Cassidy. Oh,
Cassidy.
that's just nasty. He got him. He's gonna pay for his life though with having used his ult offensively. Didn't have it available for defense. So Tristana though, Technic's Pro. Keep an eye on the Technipro rather. Keep an eye on this guy, man. He is kicking ass right now. He is definitely farmed up. He has not bought his Blade of the Rune King yet. I don't believe. I haven't checked on it yet. But yes, they're also gonna force a kill on Elise. Definitely getting that damage done.
That Cataclysm was not the best use there. As he's looking to grab up a little bit more gold with that KS, but not even successful with the KS. The Jarvan player is just laughing his ass off right now. He's like, oh.
I think he just wanted to make absolutely sure that Elise cannot escape, and Tristana just going just deep. 2 towers going on at the same time. Singe with a split push. Great strategy.
Leona is a little bit disoriented, not fully understanding how to defend this inhibitor right now.
Yeah, she's warding Baron. That's warding Baron. I can understand why, because after taking this victory, they're almost certainly going to go turn on Baron, and they need to have vision of it. I get that, but it's definitely higher priority to defend this inhibitor right now. And she just came back to home guard in. She's going to jump on Singed, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that's
they
not
don't
the
have
best
the
target.
damage to deal with this right now. There's far too much HP.
Double
they
inhibitor.
Don't have Elise.
Oh, boy. Lots of damage from Lysandra. Can they do it? There's the Solar Flare and Technipro. Technipro is going to have to go over the wall. He doesn't go over the wall. He goes straight for Lysandra. Using Rocket Jump offensively. That may or may not work out for them. Let's find out. Wazapro goes down. Technipro still Waza Gaming, excuse me, goes down. Technipro is still running rampant. Elise's damage could not kill him. So Skippy's tried his best, but Tristana is still rampaging. Right now,
the Leona player stun locked the Tristana, but there was no follow-up, and still no focus fire on Tristana, and able to just do the damage he needs in order to win this game.
And Bottlecho is fighting Singed, but look at that. Look at that. Can't get away from Singed. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, Bodil40 was forced to attack Singed because there's no possible way of escaping him. And she just wasn't able to kill him because he built Thornmail and because he built so much health. There is just no defense against that. And Technipro still will not leave this base after they got their 2nd inhibitor and killed the whole team, by the way.
Yeah, and he only has a Cutlass. If he had a Thirster there or a Rune King...
He's got 5.4k in the bank, guys.
I don't know what he's thinking, man. If he had actual lifesteal in that fight, would easily been able to win the game. He's still not going back with 5.4k in the bank. There's no explanation.
He's gonna get the dragon first. He's gonna get the dragon first. He's strong enough. He can just sit there and solo it. I mean, he can lifesteal through it even with just a Cutlass. He could have
practically doubled his damage output in the last team fight if he had shopped earlier, but it doesn't really matter because now Suomi Boys is a commanding lead with 2 inhibitors down. and they have complete map control right now. They couldn't. Bodil40's team could not counterattack a Baron if they wanted to right now, unless they wanted to throw their lives away. So it's really just a waiting game. Can Bodil40's team defend the base until the inhibitors respawn, or will they lose the Baron and eventually the game as a result of that last team fight where they just failed to focus down the enemy's AD carry? Now Tristana, completing her Blade of the Rune King, buying straight up, plopping the cash on the table, the Guardian's Angel. And a Quicksilver Sash. Very powerful now.
That is rough. Oh my god, she can just jump straight out of all those stacked crowd controls that no doubt are going to go on top of her at the same time. The twisted advance and the Leona combo.
We might see a steal here from Elise. She could repel straight to Baron. Venomous Spike on the Baron. Oh my god, she got it with the Venomous Spike. Oh, that was so nicely played.
There's that Baron advantage for Bodil40's team that we talked about. Oh, God. And now Technopro, there's just no way. Even though they killed her last, it doesn't matter. Finishing singed while the GA comes up. And Technopro is going to attempt to escape. The rocket jump away, but no. Leona's got the catch. Going to get the kill with the W, it appears. Yeah, there it goes.
They spoke too soon, but they need to rush back to base and make sure they don't lose a Nexus tower. It looks like they're trying to be on the offensive right now. Lissandra came up just in time to defend. The Elise player, the timing from that repel, the travel time from repel is at least a second and a half. You have to be able to predict this stuff. And then the Venomous Bite on the Baron, dealing max damage.
Bite kill on Baron. Oh man, we've seen it all in this game. Hengest, this is a good choice. We were sitting here with a pile of replays, and Hengest is like, let's do the Bodil40 game. I'm like, all right, cool. Oh man,
Leona might lose her life to a tower. No, minion balls.
Executing
the Leona.
Yeah, it's just a quick trip back to base. Probably needed to go to the bathroom or something anyway. Oh boy. So mid inhibitor. Bodil40Rules taking the mid inhibitor 42 minutes into the game. A massive turnaround. We were just talking about how far ahead this team was. The Suomi Boys. I don't even know what Suomi Boys means. It's probably something really offensive or something or vulgar.
Yeah,
but
it's European's terminology.
Yeah, I know it probably is. In Spain, it's probably like something like really horrible. No, but seriously, the Suomi Boys. We were talking about how far ahead they were, not because they were tied exactly on gold for the whole team, but they had so much gold on Tristana, and Technopro is proving to be, to use that gold extremely well. Very high skilled player and very dangerous player, and we just kind of figured that in team fights they have a huge advantage. I mean, they got Thresh, for God's sakes. They got Thresh and Jarvan for control. They got Sin for tower, for diving to carry. They got, Thresh's peel. They got Tristana's mobility. And the fact that they won a team fight earlier, even though Tristana had no items and had 5k in the bank. But then, I mean, that's just how it is with Baron. I mean, we also talked about how we felt that Bodil's team had an advantage in the Baron pit because they had the superior engage over the wall. With 4 different champions who can jump over the wall, plus bullet time is no slouch in that pit.
This may very well be the team fight that determines this match here.
You might be right.
Bodil40 team rallying to defend their bottom inhibitor. Lissandra,
huge play,
fully built, now having elixirs, including the oracles, because of how superior farm has been.
Lissandra catches Technopro! Technopro died instantaneously! And inside the Cataclysm, Jarvan kills his own team and sets them up for a perfect bullet time.
What was Singed thinking back there? He came
bolted.
Way too late.
He got the hell out of there. That's what he did. That was amazing. That Cataclysm ruined his own team because he trapped them inside the bullet time. For a split second there, I wasn't sure what team he was on. I was like, since when did Misfortune have her own personal Cataclysm bot? Oh, that's right. He's on the other team. Oh, man. The catch from Lissandra, by the way, catching Technopro out of position, that was huge. Oh, man.
Yeah,
two incredible plays by these players, by Skippies and by Alexander Mateo back-to-back, and Singed is not going to escape. Once again.
That was some really nice play there from the Elise. She just terrorized Singed all game long. I feel sorry for
I know. You don't usually see Singed in this position. I mean, he just got crapped on by this spider lady.
Yeah. Yet another turnaround. Bodil40's team, both inhibitors respawned. They have 3 inhibs up and just took 2 down. Baron buff just faded away. we're pretty much on equal ground. This is just a back and forth match between these two teams. And I don't know who's going to win, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
if
either. It's
pulls another
anybody's
play
game.
like that.
Anybody's game. You're editing this one, Hengest, so you better cover up that black bar so that the viewers can't tell. We don't want them to see a progress bar on this one because we don't want to know how close we are to the end. This could be an hour and a half game. This could be a 46-minute game. We have no idea. We'll see soon.
Yeah, we'll have to keep it a surprise. But Baron should be up in... Whoa, I actually missed the timer on that one, but not too long from now.
Got about 3 minutes.
Maybe that'll be the next team fight, or maybe we'll just see a straight-up team fight or some picks here in the jungle. It remains to be seen, although Kassadin farming golems right now. Not yet fully built. In fact, his farm has not been very good all game. He's only got 1.4k gold in the bank. Looks like he's going for a Lichbane next. Whatever he's building, he needs to complete it because compared to Lissandra, who's now just rolling her face on elixirs, he's quite far behind and they really need his damage.
GA's back up for Technopro. That's going to be huge for the next fight. Imagine if he had a last fight. Would have been big.
Neither team is willing to die for that dragon right now.
Yeah.
So it's basically first man there is going to get that dragon gold. Not that it makes that much of a difference at this point in the match.
No.
With Tristana's 303 farm, Lissandra's 446. Very high numbers in this game. Now Tristana should almost be fully built. She wants to get...
Mercurial.
What is that?
Mercurial Scimitar, yeah.
Scepter, yeah.
And he wants to get that for sure, while Bottle is building a Guardian Angel next. And this
Holy
could
cow,
be the
looks
final
like we're
push of the
seeing a
game,
Zerg
guys.
Here.
Bottle pushing
Nexus
straight
Zerg.
up the middle. I don't know. Are they going to get it in time? They do have the team split. Are they going to be able to focus? They focus one tower. Oh, Kassadin died instantaneously. That is such bad news. Oh, no. Bottle40's team is going to run rampant at this point. Technopro is going to have to pull something out of his butt to pull this
in
off.
the back.
I don't see
He's
it.
back attacking the inhibitor, not attacking minions. He needs to attack minions so he can get his lifesteal up and win this team fight.
There
But
goes
it looks like they
Technopro.
managed to pull it off regardless.
Yeah,
Technopro's GA just got used and he
Ooh.
might actually survive here.
Is he going to
he's
get
focusing
Bottle?
down.
No, it's too...
Oh.
That was a
Bottle
heck of a...
keeping
That was
it.
a good try. That was a good try, but I think that they're going to push this Nexus right here, and there's almost nothing that can stop them. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, man. I text Mexi. I've been trying to figure out how to pronounce his name all game, the Kassadin player. Getting snagged by that Lissandra at just the wrong time. That is what lost him that last team fight, and at that point, they didn't have the damage, man. They just did not have the damage. I mean, they peeled very well for Tristana in the end. Technopro definitely got the protection he needed, but the problem was they just lacked the raw damage. They couldn't beat them. They couldn't kill Elise. They only killed Waza Gaming. They couldn't finish off Elise, and they certainly couldn't pressure the carry. So they just didn't have the damage with Kassadin down. And then once Technopro was kind of left alone as their only damage dealer, it's just it's too much even for the 80 carry to be asked to do, and ultimately couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
that
That was an effective Zerg there from Bottle40's team. They just bum rushed in there. Even the inhibitors respawned while they were DPSing the Nexus towers.
that was kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah. Forcing Bottle to just focus on the inhibitors instead of the team fight, which actually worked out because in a 4v5 they still managed to win
Yes.
that team fight. So great play there from both sides. Silver Division, Schmilver Division, as I was very excited to watch. So thanks for watching, friends and viewers. We'll see you in the next cast. Keep it real out there. Bye-bye.